Hello YouTube, James here, and today going to be building a hatchling rack with these Sterilite 6-quart tubs, and stick with me and enjoy the build. So now got the radial arm saw set up and ready to make a cut for they're cut a little bit wider than what we need for the tub, so I just need to take 1 5/8 off. Got all the saws squared up, so going to be running all 4 of these boards through the saw, and then to do all the cross cuts for all the shelving. Alright, and for the shelves, after I rip these boards down to the correct width, now cutting them width, and I set up my jig here, which is 16.5 inches away from the left side of the blade for me to cut, and all you gotta do is slide the board over, touch the jig, make sure everything's square, and then make your cut. And with everything being squared, you should have nice square cuts. Alright, now that we have all of it cut and all the shelves are cut, the bottom base plate cut, and got my 90-degree clamps on the bottom plate, 2 on the sides, and then going to go through, pre-drill, countersink, and run my screws in. But here's kind of the start of the frame of it. So gonna get this done, the top plate on, we'll make it more secure, stand it upright, and then show you how to do the tubs. Right, now, got the tubs. So, this one's gonna have 2 tubs sitting side by side all the way up. And you see there's just enough gap between them. And then, for spacers, I use my acrylic that I done on our other rack I built. Put the acrylic on top, grab your shelf, and then set the shelf in. And then now I'm just going to go through, drill, countersink, and run my screws in to this shelf, and then after I'm done building this one, the tub's going to move up here, and I'm just going to do the process all the way up until I run out of all of these shelves I cut, and then from there, going to cut the top off. Alright, so with what we bought today, this is as high as the shelf has become, and as you can see, the totes are side by side, and could be in the shelves, but this is excluding the top piece that we have using it square, so the rack will be probably right in here. But to go a little bit higher and to have that extra just in case needed, I have some scraps of melamine lying around, and got the radial arm saw set up, so I'm going to cut them down and get a few more shelves, because it's better to have more space than not enough space and be making another rack. So since we're already in the process and we have this scrap melamine, just going to make more shelves. Alright, now got all these extra shelves that were scrap made and put in. So now for the top, going to leave just a little bit of a lip, that way the thermostat could be up there and there's a little lip around. And for cutting it off, it'll work perfect just to use this as the guide sideways. That way get a nice good clean cut with the jigsaw, and I'm going to get on that. Alright, and for the build of the rack, it's all done except for how we've done the other rack and the cages. We paint all this with white paint, that way seal it up and it looks finished. But as the build of it, it's done, and the totes all will be fitting through, and the heat tape we're going to run and have this one back heated, so the back panel to put on, but that will be done when we get the heat tape. But as you can see, it all works quite fine, and that was a build for it. And thank you for watching my videos, and remember, like, subscribe, comment, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.